count, just 2 standard CN, the normal lately. Not using my regular camera. A little loud there. I'm not using my regular camera. I'm using my little Canon. A little like the ones you can buy at like Best Buy and that. They work good. Stabilizing's not as good as my big Canon, but they work. My first train in a few days. Getting ships today. Kind of taking a little bit of a break, letting some of my stock go, but not posting as many trains a day now lately as you might have noticed, because I've been posting more jets, or a jet and 2 ships, and then usually a train, sometimes 2. But basically, because of the 3, I get less views on trains usually than I do the other 2. So trains are easy for me to get, one of the easiest, or the easiest, but I just don't get as many views from trains as I do ships and that, or planes, or even trucks on my other channel. That gets more views than all 3 of them. Oh, windy out too. Brr. And it's been snowing off and on. Considering it was in the 80s for like almost the whole week. 80s Fahrenheit for the Americans, that is. About 28, 27, 28 degrees Celsius for the rest of the world. I do know I do have some American viewers, so that's why sometimes I'll put things in the old format. We switched like over 40 years ago here, and most of the world did, I believe, sometime over the last 40, 50 years. I believe there's only 3 countries left that don't use metric, and 2 of them are very tiny little countries, and then there's the States. Great, we got one of the stopper trains. I hadn't had one of these since last summer, and then I got one the other day. Maybe, hasn't yet. Ooh, get more of the wind coming at me there. That's where you notice the stabilizing difference. Holding it is pretty good, but moving it around side to side, that's where my other, the Pro Series Canon, works much better. My hands are freezing. Not used to this cold weather lately. I was out here, last time I was out here, I was out in shorts and a t-shirt and I was roasting. I had to go home because I was too hot. I have health issues when it comes to heat, so anything over into the upper 80s and I have issues. It's either the 492 or the 384. One of those two, because these are empty truck frame cars. So it's one of those two. I don't know, don't have the scanner, I'm not in my vehicle, just here with a buddy having Timmy's. Of course, when I go out, I always bring my one of my little cannons, or sometimes my big cannon, but sometimes I'll bring the GoPro, but it's cold, so the GoPros don't like cold or heat. They just shut off. I know the newer ones are better, but I've got a couple of 8s. There we go. Alright, hit that subscribe. Aluminum holders. I do not know what train. I was hoping maybe I'd be able to get a wise guess at it, but no. Normally I have my computer and the radio, but not today. Oh, these look pretty new or just freshly done. Few flurries coming down again today like we did yesterday. It's such weird weather. It's like 2 degrees Celsius right now, which is about 35 Fahrenheit, 36 Fahrenheit. But when we look at 2 days ago, it was 28, 29 Celsius, or 85 degrees, 86 degrees Fahrenheit. We had that kind of weather for 4 or 5 days, and then now we're back to winter. We went from winter to summer to winter. No spring. But it's supposed to be normal temperatures, I think, pretty much for the next bit. Tomorrow a little bit more. Tomorrow will be a train day for me because the new Via set's supposed to be coming over. By the time you see this, it would have already gone by, but still. Looks like a fairly big train. Still coming up the hill down there, so. And that's pretty close to a kilometer away, so. I think I might see the end way down there. It would still be 30-40 cars away. Yep. I was hoping for maybe a DPU or something, but nope, no luck. Yeah. I haven't been seeing a lot of really like good cartoonish character art graffiti the last few trains. Usually there's 1, 2, 3 decent ones on every train, but lately we're lucky to even get one. Wasn't any on this one. It's not been as exciting the last, let's say, 4 or 5 months. The trains have been gotten really boring with just 2 standard CN on almost every train, where it used to be a lot more of a mix-up, like 2, 3, 4 of them, 5 even, and then the odd foreign powers, and it's just not been as exciting lately. I think they've gone to a normalized 2 CN for every train almost. 80 to 90% of them, I would say. Now, mind you, the last train that I actually got had a Norfolk Southern on it, so not counting this one. So maybe usually spring that picks up a little bit. Comes the ending. Decently length train. Maybe we'll get a light going the other way and get one other one. Depends on how long my buddy wants to stay. Usually not that long. But don't forget to hit that subscribe. Whichever channel you're watching that I post this to, either Planes, Trains, and Boats online or on Train Fans, the Daily Train. This will probably be Train Fans. Alright. 2875. Nice. 1084 Norfolk Southern. Very nice, very nice. Whoa, that's pretty big. Alright, I'm going to back up and get out of the wind. We might get some light. Can't quite see the flames over there now. Right through there we can. I'm going to move over this way a little. This camera doesn't have as good stabilizing as my other, so bear with. You can kind of see those flamage over there. Lighten up that whole part of the sky over there with the flame. Looks nice. I think that's 2 out of the last 3 trains I've gotten that foreign power. Because I think the last one, or second last one I got out of UP. That would have been, you know, the one I got today did not. The one got a couple of days ago, I think the last train had a UP on it. Normally we haven't been getting foreign power lately, so we're going to start getting them, then I'm going to start coming again. They always go on streaks. We won't get any for a while, and then all of a sudden we're getting them every other train. Alright, I hope my audio comes out very good on this one, but the microphones are at the front of the cameras, where my normal camera, they're at the top. I think this might be 396. Short train.